What's up guys, Travis here with Sunlight Ski and Bike here for your local monthly trail review. This month we're reviewing the Crown Royale. The Crown Royale Trail is in Carbondale, Colorado, located just 20 minutes from the Sunlight Ski and Bike Shop. Let's talk about getting up to the top of this trail. There's a few different options for climbing this trail. You can start on the El Jebel side, the parking area there, and you can head up about an 8-mile climb, get you up to the top, or you can do a town to crown, as the locals call it, right out of Carbondale, head up to the Prince Creek trailhead and start your climb from there. The third option for your climb is to shuttle it and not climb at all. There is two different options to shuttle this trail from two different directions. You can start over on the El Jebel side if you want to park over there, access the top of the trail via the road up the backside, or you can go right to the Prince Creek trailhead, follow that road all the way to the top. Again, you want to make sure that you're checking your navigation ahead of time. The cool thing about shuttling this trail is you can shuttle to about 850 feet below the summit, get a little pedal in for a warm-up, and then drop into the trail. That can be accessed by an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle on the maintained dirt roads. A little bit of washboard, can be very dusty when we haven't had any moisture. If you would like to access the very top of the trail, you're going to want to make sure you have a high clearance four-wheel drive vehicle with great tires. I should say this road has a mixture of ruts, rocks, loose stuff out there, so you're not going to want to take just a normal vehicle up there. Make sure high clearance four-wheel drive. All right, let's talk about the three different sections of this trail. There's the upper section, the middle section, and the lower section of this trail. They were actually built in three different segments just like that. Lower first, then upper, then the middle section, tied them both in. The upper section of this trail is beautiful flow trail with lots of jumps and hits. I recommend this for almost all levels of riders. Intermediate through expert are gonna shine here. Beginner riders could get on this trail. It's gonna push them a little bit, but it's not too crazy out there. The middle section of this trail is gonna mellow out for you. A lot of turning going on there. Not quite as many features as the top section, but so much fun. Now, when you get into the lower part of this trail, this is really where you see the black level trail rating come from. The lower section of this trail is very uniquely built through a gulch, and there's gonna be a lot of different features. Some of these features you're not really gonna see on your standard trails. There's gonna be these loop backs on the trail, and there's gonna be some very steep and loose terrain in the lower section. So there is bailout points for you standard, intermediate, and beginner riders. I would not recommend the lower section. For the higher intermediate and expert riders, the lower section is tons of fun. The maintenance on this trail is amazing. Now, this is a brand new trail, so that's what you would expect. But thanks to the Roaring Fork Mountain Bike Association and other trail advocates, I'm sure the maintenance will stay up on this trail and it will be beautiful for its life. When you're looking at signage up there, it's perfectly signed. Every intersection you get to is going to have signage. So once you are up top and dropping into the trail, you are gonna have no problem navigating this trail. Now, the one thing about this trail is that it does dump out onto the Rio Grande Trail where we're standing at right now. And you can either ride to El Jebel, down the Rio Grande back to your vehicle, to the Catherine Store corner where you can grab your vehicle, or you can just take the bike path right down into town or back up to Prince Creek, wherever you started your journey. Some of my tips for first time on the trail riders, really keeping your head up, looking down the trail. There are lots of turns on this trail, and really focusing in for that lower section where it gets a little bit looser, and you're in that cool, funky gully. All right, if I had to rate this trail, I would give this trail 8.5 out of 10. I don't know where else you are gonna find a top to bottom directional mountain bike trail that you can shuttle that is over 5 miles of fun, 2,400 feet of descending. I know some people that say this is their favorite trail in the area. It's definitely in the top 5 for me. All right, guys, that wraps up our monthly trail review. Just remember, if you need any help navigating these trails, need some service on your bike, need some parts, head into Sunlight Ski and Bike. We're gonna take care of you. And that's it for now. See you next month.